Good afternoon. Welcome to Live Shopping. We have got a fabulous show lined up for you for this 1 o'clock slot. We've got the lovely Jamie Rodgers with us. Jamie in the house, how are you doing?
I'm all right, how are you?
I'm very well, thank you. We've got a
Yeah.
busy day here today at Highlight Towers. Lots going on, lots of launches, including Jamie's fabulous collection that he's brought to you today with, of course, Creative Expressions, which I'm really excited about.
It's lovely, isn't it?
It is. It's massive as well. The deal is incredible. We actually, just before the show, I came through because I'd just been, I don't know if any of you saw, I was doing something, well, I was doing a show, another one, and I went, Jamie, I just need to confirm with you, is this price right? I was like, yeah, it's right. I still can't actually believe we've got loads to come during this hour. Deals where we've got bundles that consist of over 6,000 items in them. I know.
Did a bit of adding, didn't we? Well, I say the we. Did you like the royal we there? That was associated with David.
To be fair, it wasn't even me, it was the calculator. So I can't take any credit for it at all. But we've got a lovely hour to take you through. So Jamie, honestly, you've been really busy, and you are very, very busy. But tell us about the Creative Expressions journey, because this is really exciting.
It is, it's really lovely. So as many of you may know, I used to work for Creative Expressions a few years ago, and then I left about a year or so back. I get very muddy with timelines.
Me
it's
too.
all just very confusing now. But I left, sadly, and kind of opened Jamie Rodgers Crafts. And then at the same time, Creative Expressions, the owners announced that they was going to retire, and they kind of closed the business down. And I really didn't like that idea. It was a company that meant the world to me. Without them, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't have done this. I would never have have got into this world. I would never have done this. And I didn't want it to pass by and sort of just end, as sometimes these things do.
Of course.
So we made a few phone calls and decided that we would acquire the brand. So we took on the Creative Expressions name, and that's now our umbrella brand name. So everything now fits with under that, and we have the Jamie Rodgers Crafts brand with under that. In the next few weeks, we'll be announcing some new ones that are going to fit with under this, which we haven't actually told anybody.
Well,
but we will be.
Exclusive.
We will be.
World first.
Yes.
They're released from Jamie Rodgers. Did you discuss that as a team before you released that information? No?
Me and me.
You and
me.
you.
Yeah.
Me and
Pete
I.
will be sat upstairs going, what's he doing? What's he doing?
No,
But yes, I think it's time we started telling the world that maybe there should be a new addition to our umbrella.
Congratulations to see such personal expansion and growth from yourself as well. Whether it's business, whether it, of course, creativity, collaboration, community, it is wonderful to see. And everyone absolutely soaks it up and absorbs it, because we love it when you're here, Jamie, because not only are the counters absolutely jam-packed with glorious finished articles and samples, we've got great deals to share with you during the show. Now, just before we do get into all of the offers that we do have for you today, just going to very briefly and quickly share with you how you actually shop at liveshopping.vip, because it's incredibly simple and super easy. If you're joining us on Facebook or Instagram, or of course on Jamie Rodgers Crafts social pages as well, on social media, this is how you shop. So you will see in the comments section lots of people commenting good afternoon and good morning or good evening, wherever you're watching us from. And as well, amongst those comments is where you type your shop code items. Okay, now you'll see displayed on your screen the details of not only the mega bundle, but all of the items we're going to go through on today's show. And if you want to go for any of those items, all you need to do is type the word shop followed by the code that's applicable or appropriate to the product we're talking about. Now, they'll remain on your screen whilst ever we're talking about them or whilst ever Jamie is demoing them, okay? So you'll be able to actually know what you need to get. Shop Mega is the code to type in for your collection. Now, as soon as you type that into the comments, automatically it will add and reserve the item in your basket for you, and you'll receive a direct message. It's like magic, isn't it?
Very clever.
It is very clever. The message will fly straight on over to you in your inbox where you message family and friends. You'll get one from us at Live Shopping. It'll pop up, and then all of a sudden it will have a link in there with your reservation. All you need to do is click on that link we've sent you. As soon as you click on that link, it will redirect you straight on over to the liveshopping.vip website. And before you check out, you absolutely need to go and have a look at the Jamie Rodgers Crafts brand shop. It's growing.
It is growing. We're chucking that page out with quite a lot of goodies, aren't we?
There's so much in there. I was having a browse last night as well, even after the show, and I was just seeing the array, the variety, because you bring us so much, and you can collaborate all of what's been previously launched with what we've got today as well, which, well, it's exceptional. It's versatility at its finest. But again, have a little browse of the website, and then you can check out your order as well. Jamie has done some incredible offers and exclusive deals for, of course, you as crafters, with his bundles, with all of that to look forward to. So again, you've got all the discounts there ready and set up. As well, just to mention, if you want to spread the payment costs, absolutely you can do. Before checkout, choose one that suits you, whether it's PayPal Pay in 3, ClearPay or Klarna, whatever it is that you want to do, you can spread the cost, meaning that every show can be suited to your budget and made affordable as well. So there's no missing out, which I like.
I like that.
Absolutely. You can join us on YouTube as well if you want to. Watch us over on YouTube, put us on your television screen, see us in landscape and widescreen and whatever you want to do, but you won't miss anything that way. So should we go and have a look at this incredible collection? And we're going to do some shout outs and some hellos as well, so get your comments coming through as you join in. This is huge.
It is a big collection. So
wow.
This is our first brand new release under the Creative Expressions banner.
Look at this.
And this is our Dies to Dot collection, which is something I had never seen done before. It comes to me laying in bed.
Really? Is that where most thoughts come? Is that where you were just like, right, okay?
The thoughts come randomly at all different times in all different places. But I was thinking, I want to do something different I've not seen before. And I looked at my headboard, and I never know what you call it, but you know them kind of headboards where they kind of point in and you've got the little rivety bit.
Oh, right, like a button back, like a studded one.
Yeah, that kind of thing.
Yeah, like a pin cushion where it pushes in. Yeah.
It's a fabric and into diamonds. And I thought, I want to do that as something so we can put gems in the middle of it. And then I was like, well, let's not stop there. Let's do a whole collection, and we'll call them Dies to Dot, and we'll do lots of different components, and we'll bring in the bling and we'll bring in the gems, and that was where the idea came from. And this is the collection. You
had me at bling. This looks absolutely stunning. We're going to go through it all in its individuals as well for you, but of course the bundle is by far your best deal, and the overarching bundle, it consists of 28 dies in total for you. Okay, I'm just going to grab this as well because there's lots of you getting involved, but 28 dies, when you break it down, it equates to just over £4 per die inside here for you, all individually. Now you'll see the details on your screen. This should and was £163 and of course 92 pence. That's what you should have been paying. That's what you would pay if you shopped for it all individually without the deal. But you have put together that fabulous offer for us today and for you at home, which is £129 and 99 pence. Right, I think we need to go through this and have a look at all 8 die sets, don't we? Because 28 dies from 8 die sets is phenomenal. Should we start here?
We'll start with the small ones.
Should we start here? Yeah, okay, let's go for it.
So these ones are our little swirls. So these are little flourishes. And the whole die to dot concept means that every die cut is going to deboss onto it all of these dots for you. And the dots are 3mm or 6mm in size. So they're going to match up with our dot die. They're also going to match up with our pearls and gems that we're bringing you. So one cut through your machine is not only going to cut the pattern, it's also going to deboss in it all of them little indentations that you then match up and place your gems, your pearls, your 3D accents onto.
Nice.
So it's ever so easy. Your placement is all done for you. All you have to do is choose to decorate them with a medium that you wish to.
Oh, look at that.
So this little flourish, for instance, this one has been using the matching die set. We'll get to it shortly. The matching die set's also been used down here, so you can use the positive and the negative from the cut. We'll show you this in more detail when we get to that die set. But it is then all paper pieced or stuck back on top, basically, from die cut card. So we've done this using white over the top of our lovely yellow, but of course you could bring in your mirror cards, you could bring in your backgrounds you've created, you could bring in your patterned papers and die cut from them to place them on top of these flourishes.
That is gorgeous. I love this card. That's really, really nice. I think that's really clever as well. The colour as well works brilliantly with that design. Again, you can see here as well, using that flourish that you've got here with that, and then it actually forms a place for you to put your pearls.
Isn't that a lovely idea? So yeah, lovely big background panel created out of this instead. So again, just using those debossed landing spots to place your pearls onto.
Oh, absolutely stunning. You can see that all the dies together. First set for you. You can get them individually as well, and we'll go to that a little bit later on. But again, this here consists of 4 dies in total on there. Right, moving on to the next one for you, because we have got a bundle to get through and some incredible deals as well. This is, you know, the white on white. It's so delicate, isn't it?
It's so pretty. And of course you can leave these white and white, and you don't have to add to them. You're going to see that going through some of the samples. But if you wish to add to them, then absolutely, once again, all of those debossed areas are going to be there for you throughout the whole of your flower display. So it's down to you where you wish to take them. This one here, if we get to that demo, we're going to turn that into a snowflake as well.
Ooh.
So again, it can be all throughout the year.
Nice. I love this sort of debossed look and feel. It doesn't cut through, it creates an impression.
Yeah, literally. And you might just choose to use that as it is, and you might go over the top of your inks and your waxes to highlight that instead. But then landing spots are in place if that's what you'd like to do with them, is adding them gems or them cutouts. That
is incredibly detailed. And again, you can amount to a glorious craft project like this with this collection. It is Shop Mega. It is £129 and 99 pence. We're going to move on though and have a look at this.
I've buried it, haven't I?
It's here, look. Oh, look at that. Oh my goodness. It's like a giant crystal.
It is.
A crystal snowflake.
This is your big snowflake, again filled full of those debossed areas for you to add your gems onto. Perfect, this one, for bringing in and making 3D ornaments for your trees if you would like to, and Christmas garlands, decorations and bits. But again, the perfect size to add onto your cards as well, if that's what you'd prefer to do.
Oh yeah, this is my favourite bit so far. That is stunning. Look at that creation there. It is literally elevated from the front of the card.
And then we've got one here. Rodney was our star last night, wasn't he? So again, showing you the two collections put together. And then this one bringing in lots of bling and gems that we're going to be coming to shortly as well.
Oh, it's stunning. So you can see how they all tie together or can be used independently on your projects alike. Now, when we just had a little glance at the one that featured this sort of grid background, this is what this die creates, doesn't it?
It is. So this is your 3mm and 6mm panel die. I really didn't do a very good job of hooking these out, did I? Very bad setting up today.
At all.
I'm sorry.
No, don't ever apologise. Not at all. I'm just great. I just think as well, just seeing how clear it is. This is very satisfying and incredibly uniform to look at, but look at when you see the die.
So basically I wanted to bring you a die to cut out all of the dots. It's all about the dots really, giving you those bits to add on top of all of the other dies. But we felt long and hard, or thought long and hard about this, and decided that we didn't just want to do them as random dots. If we gave them to you in a grid format, you're going to cut more out of your cards, so you're getting better value for money. Yeah. And you've got the usability of the background panel. You can, of course, nest this back inside either size and extend that out to be whatever size panel you want it to be. So you could make that background as big or as small as you want it to be.
Fabulous. So 2 dies inside there for you. I love how uniformed this is. It's really, really satisfying, easy on the eye. But again, you can utilise all of the fallout of it as well. But look at that creation there. Isn't that amazing? There's something spectacular about this. I'm thinking as well, vellum behind it with lights.
That would be nice, lovely.
Lit from behind would look absolutely tremendous. Remember, again, you can use that in so many different formations with colourway, and it forms almost like the backbone of a project, I think.
It does, yeah. Very clean and simple as well. Unlike this one, giving you the opportunity to sink your gems back inside it, or your pearls back inside it if you prefer.
That is amazing. Look at those pearls there as they've been sunk into the back recess of those little apertures. Okay, that is stunning.
This one's quite good fun as well. So this one's die cutting the same dots out of different colours and then piecing them back inside it. So you could actually spell words or make up patterns if you want to. I just did my one randomly, but there's nothing stopping you from literally putting words in it and giving it kind of a cross-stitchy vibe.
I think so. That looks great. Or you could thread ribbons through it.
Yes, why not?
Weave through it. That would look nice. Weave all your twines and your threads, all of that through there. Now, we have, of course, for you what is essentially an essential.
Yes, so these are our bumpy squares. So our bumpy squares are literally the essential backbone to this whole collection. It gives you that perfect landing place to bring up all of these and add them onto. You've got lots of different sizes in here, 10 different dies in total, going right the way from very small right to very large. So it gives you all of the landing spots, again debossed around the edges for you to add on all of those details if you wish to.
The continuity that runs through this collection is so clear. You can see the attention to detail. If you just have a little look at the edge, just as you were describing there, Jamie, and then you can see it represented there in those flourishes, it all marries up perfectly.
That's the aim.
It's absolutely stunning to see. And then again, when you mentioned about shaping and using the florals on there, a card there which represents that so clearly, you can see how it's all been laid up, and then you've got the nod to it with the scallop shape, and then it's been infilled with the gems and the pearls. That is incredible. These are amazing projects. All the design team should be so proud, including yourself as well, because these are fab.
If you like playing with bling and you like a bit of glitz, then this is certainly the collection for you to play with, because there's so many ways you can take it. It doesn't have to be blingy. You might just do this with your backgrounds. It might just be tone on tone. There's so many directions you can go off in, but absolutely, if you do like your bling, you're going to have a lot of fun with this.
You are, and I think as well, sometimes with pearls or gems, we sometimes struggle to know where to place them.
Yes. And
this kind of gives you that directional, okay, it's going to work here.
Exactly. This one is our big background die. This is our lattice square. And again, this was kind of the headboard coming into reality, if you like. This also has a separate edge around it, so it's got a completely separate frame die. So again, you can keep that off if you want to. You can cut this into your cardstock. It also means that you can use that on its own as just a really nice square with that detail running around it as well to add your gems onto.
You can do indeed. I mean, look at the detail again, just adding your own elements into the centre on here. But that lattice, it's quite a Moroccan style as well that's going on there. I instantly see a stencil.
Yes, it could be.
Make a stencil. That is your stencil.
Why not? Yeah.
Put your paste through it. You know, if you're going to be using your Pro Cut, use your metal shim, cut it from acetate or something.
Yeah, great idea.
It's going to be amazing. That, wrapped around candles. I mean, cut it
That'd
from
be
just
nice.
printed rice papers or anything like that if you want. Stunning patterns.
And we'd always
here.
prefer to give you big backgrounds that you can then trim down to where you want them to
Yeah,
be, then give you
mhm.
little backgrounds and tell you to sort of try and extend them. And this is lovely, actually being able to cut out of it. It's big enough that you can cut into it and create different effects.
Yeah, it doesn't spoil the design at all.
No.
It actually enhances it. Just actually opening the middle there, giving something a focal point, and then allowing all of this to kind of just set it off.
Yeah.
It just works. Really does. Again, that one there for you can see as well. We are rolling the details on your screen for any individuals, and that is the time to capture them because again, we've still got 2 more die sets left within the collection.
Well, yeah,
Wow.
it is a big collection. I really wanted one that took off on all different themes. I wanted it to cover all seasons, all reasons, all
Yes.
times. So these are our, of course, our large swells. We started off with our sort of small swells. These are our large swells. These are huge. And they're designed in such a way that you can snip into them and trim them down if you want to. Again, you're going to see those debossed areas running all the way throughout both swells, so you've got those landing spots to place all of your bits onto again if you want.
Oh, these are nice. I also think as well these would work great in a steampunk collection because they've almost got
Yes.
there's the frongs up here on the edge there. They're like cogs, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. They're again perfect if you want to add gems to them.
Yes.
But if you don't want to and go more coggy, then absolutely very shabby
More
chic coggy.
More coggy. I like that saying. I've never heard that one before. Look at this.
Stick with me, I'm having loads.
I might be very
As the
careful
day
saying
goes
it. But look at that. Isn't it stunning? And as well, you can see a complete contrast in style here, but also as well how both of them work exquisitely. This is a collection to be celebrated and enjoyed. Look at that. I've got it upside down.
It's fine. It's the flourish that's the main bit, and the flourish can go in any direction, and it can be in any colour and any style for any occasion.
It is, and you can get it individually. Shop large, £22.99 will land you with that one. And now, the 8th die set in the collection we're going to share with you. Christmas at its finest. Look at that.
So these are our baubles.
Wow.
So these are our big baubles. There's 3 baubles in here, as you
Yeah.
can see, all different sizes. These are perfect again for making as proper 3D elements if you'd like them to be. We show you that one in the middle of the card a minute
Yes,
ago, didn't we?
absolutely.
So you can certainly 3D them. But you don't have to just use these for Christmas if you don't want to. They make perfect, beautiful, lacy circles if you just cover up the bell cap. They're then just really pretty bits. If you want to, this one's done by Emma on our design team.
Oh, nice.
She's made this for a little swinging bauble instead. Or we can go for just decorating up on all of those landing spots with our gems. Or of course we can bring in our liquid pearls that we've also brought you today as well to go on top of them instead if you prefer. Or we could go really blingy with some mirror card behind it as well.
Oh, that's nice. I like this.
Cool,
All the
isn't it?
glitter as well. Looks stunning.
Full on Christmas.
Yeah, full on Christmas. And I love the symmetry as well in the elements of these designs here where you can score them and do your honeycomb baubles if you wanted to.
Absolutely.
You can do all of that now. Lots of you are going for the individuals, and the details for this one individually will flash that one on your screen. It is just £21.99 for this one. It's shop bauble to go for this, and you're going to get those 3 bauble shapes. You've got like the pear drop and then your 2 spherical ones, which just look wonderful. Marry up with so many different styles of kit. But this one as well is available individual and amongst in the collection. You'll be able to see on the screen the details of all individuals. Just quickly run through there. You've got your shop lattice. £27.99 is going to get you this fabulous die set for this one just here. £27.99 for that shop lattice. If you do want to go, of course, for the large elements, these swirls here, that one there for you is shop large, £22.99. Again, this one was the one we said could be coggy.
Could be coggy.
Could be coggy
Absolutely
if you wanted
coggy.
it to be. Also, as well, your small elements where we first started within the collection, they're also available individually for you too. Shop small, $16.99. Great price on these individually for you if you just want to shop ahead and get these individual items. Now, one that took my fancy, and I know I can visualize being, imagine cutting all of these from acetate on a Christmas tree. 20%. 20% of this one's going. It is stunning, isn't it? So this one here for you is that massive snowflake, and it's only $12.99. Look at that. Absolutely wonderful.
It's a big die, isn't it?
It's a big die. It could be a coaster.
It could be a coaster.
It could be a coaster.
It
could be a
You could have it
coaster.
as a Christmas coaster. Do that on your Christmas tables. That would look well cool.
That would look well. I think that would look brilliant. This would look really nice cut out of shrink plastic as well. I think you could make little earrings out of it.
You could fold the baubles to be your name places. couldn't you? We could do your whole Christmas table if we carry on.
The Christmas table has been designed
Yeah.
here right now, okay? To go for the baubles, it is, of course, shop bauble, £21.99. That snowflake, though, on its own is absolutely flying, of course, at £12.99. Shop snowflake for that one. Right, okay, the whole collection, of course, is available for you. Lots of you are also going for the collection because you've seen the value for money, of course, with what it should be full price and what it's down to. And remember, you can split your payments and spread the cost in potentially 3 separate payments for you, making it achievable for everybody. Right, shall we have a look at some more deals that you've brought us today? Because
Shall we?
if you're in the market for over 6,000 gems,
If you woke up this morning and thought, my life isn't complete, I need 6,000 gems.
I need 6,504 gems.
Okay. We've got you covered.
We have got you covered. There is 6,504 gems. This is massive, Jamie. This is huge. This is, for me, craft heaven. This is the ultimate hobbyist's little cave that we're talking about here. If you want to stock up on gems, pearls, colours, variety, £9.50 will get you for shop gems all of these.
Yep.
The lot.
So there's 10 packets in this bundle. We go through 3mm, 6mm and 10mm in different bits and bobs.
Now,
so these are your 10 mils. So again, okay, they're not designed to fit onto the dies, but I've give you these in these bundles because these are the perfect part to put on the flourishes at the top, to put into your bows, to put on your ribbons to match in with them. We're going to be using some of these shortly. They kind of accentuate through and then they match in. So these are your 6, these are your 3, those are your 10. They're going to fit perfectly over the top of the die cuts.
Oh, these are wonderful. Now you know for a fact, individually in your craft shops and stores, you've seen these, you've seen your gems, and you'd be paying what, £4, £5.99 plus for singular strips of these. We know that that's what they are usually. We've all bought them, but for over 6,000 of them, all of these together. These are not individuals. This is the entire kit for you. You've got your multicoloured, you've got your larger ones, and of course, again here as well, your bigger size, your 10mm. Then you've got your glitzy gold, again in different sizes.
3 and 6.
3 and 6.
3 and 6 in silver.
Look at those polished silver. That is, I mean, you are going to have these. This is a stash builder, isn't it?
One thing we wanted with the dies is we know that sometimes gems can be a little bit pricey, and we didn't want to bring you a collection that meant you'd really got to spend a fortune on gems to kind of decorate them and deal with them. So this was our answer to that sort of issue. Let's bring you a really great big value bundle so you've got every pearl, every gem you need. And then don't forget you can colour your gems and your pearls with your alcohol markers. So even if you look at these colours and think, well, I might not use the pink ones, colour them darker, colour them lighter,
you can
change what they are.
There's, oh yeah, you're going to say, just colour them. Yeah,
colour
why
them.
not?
Colour them.
Absolutely,
If you look at them and think, I'm
do.
never going to use red, you know, don't worry about it, colour them.
Oh, do you know what I love about these as well? Because, of course, the light shines through them. If you are putting them onto, like, glass tea light holders and things like that, they look like little stained glass finishes and they all glow different colours. They look great for stuff like that. Quick crafts, but also achievable ones and affordable. 6,504 gems could be yours today for under £10, £9.50. Thanks for that deal, Jamie.
It's a bit bonkers,
That's a bit special, that is.
We like that.
Something else that I've still not quite wrapped my head around yet, because I don't know how you've managed to do it, but we're not going to ask Jamie because
we don't ask questions.
We don't.
Just go with it.
We just go with it. Have a little look at this display here, okay? Now, here you have got a pearl, and I'll let you talk about these, Jamie, because we need to know the details, because I'm not going to say anything else other than everything there is $4.99.
So these are our pearl effects. There are 8 different bottles of these, as you can see. So you're going to receive one of each bottle for your $4.99 price point. These come out and form little pearl dots. So like on this card here, all of the dots, all of these black parts, they are all done with the black bottle of our pearl effects. We simply just take the nozzle off, or take the lid off, sorry, to reveal the nozzle, and then just go in and pipe them to the size that we want them to be. You don't have to just use them in that format. You can apply them with a bray, you can apply them with a stipple brush, you can make up all different backgrounds with them. Again, if there's a colour in these that you might be looking at and thinking, well, I don't really know if I'm going to use the purple, put it on, sprinkle a glitter over the top of it.
Oh, okay.
While they're wet, add to them. Bring in your glitters, bring in your gilding flakes, bring in your finishing touches, and add them to the top. And then you're still going to keep your dome, and then you're going to have that sparkly shimmer come through from it as well.
Wow. You know what you'd be paying individually for these. Jamie has bought to you today a deal consisting of 8 bottles. You've got the, look at the gold. Isn't that stunning there? These are 3-dimensional pearls. You're getting 8 bottles, the top set and the bottom set down here. Shop pearl to go for these, okay? It is £4.99 for the entire collection. It's not individually. You're not getting one colour. You're not having to choose a colour at checkout. You're getting the entire collection sent to you for £4.99. If you're going for your dyes and your bundles today, absolutely well worth adding in this, because my goodness, you will not find a deal like that anywhere else. You just won't.
Hopefully not. That's what we like to bring you at live shopping. That's
honestly,
what it's about.
That's a proper treat, that is. So you're welcome, everybody, from, of course, Jamie and the team. Thank you so much, everybody, for getting involved today. We do still have some more items to share with you, and also, as well, some stock updates, the gems, all of these fabulous pearl gems that you've got here. Already 10% of those are now in allocation, and your pearls are also 10% in allocation too. Not surprised. I'm really not surprised.
We like a bargain.
We do like a bargain. Right, okay, so let's have a look at these, shall we? These are wonderful. I've not seen these before.
Okay, so these are a set of dies that I released under Creative Expressions, and these are our sort of interchangeable sentiments with backing plates. I love doing this. I always find it sort of filigree sentiments can be a bit of a nightmare to stick onto your card if they're just on their own. Sometimes they can get a bit lost, sometimes they can be a bit fiddly. So let's bring you matching backing panels to work with them. So in this set, we've got Just For You, Best Wishes and Thinking of You. And as I'm sure you've guessed already, you can move around the panels so that they fit within the different sets.
Yeah, I was going to say, so the Thinking of You, Best Wishes and Just For You will all fit into each one of these plaques, these shapes.
So you can just interchange and move them around. You might wish to stamp on the plaques instead. You might wish to use the words on their own instead if you wish, but it gives you that ability to interchange and work through the collection.
It really does. Now you're going to get 6 dies in total here for just £12.99. Now, one of the biggest things I stock up on is sentiment dies. Within my collection of dies, I love a background die. I've got quite a few florals, but backgrounds, love a background, but a sentiment is just, it's at the top for me. There's so many different fonts out there and shapes and plaques. Now this will match up with the style because you've got all of the dotted detail around here. So it's going to work with the collection. It's all been designed to tie together. And that's what we love about a collection with so much coordination. That one there for you is Shop Mini at $12.99. Here for you as well, we've got another set of 6. Look at this.
So these are our Christmas versions. So this time we've got Let It Snow, Season's Greetings and Joyful Tidings. And again, you've got those interchangeable sort of plaques to work through the collection too.
You have indeed. Look at those really nice, crisp and easy to read fonts, which we love as well. You're going to get 6 dies in there, down to £9.99 for you today. Shop festive for those ones. So for your festive projects and of course your everyday projects as well, all occasions, you can use them together. Nothing stopping you, is there? I guess as well, regardless of whether it is for Christmas or birthdays you're crafting with, you might want to mix and match any of these plaques with any stamps you've already got. Crossover.
Absolutely, everything interchanges.
There we go. That's what we like to hear. Right, okay, from these, then we'll go and have a look at some inspiration, if that's okay with you. Yeah, so we have a quick peek at these ones. Now, you've got a bundle here for you as well. This is Shop Words. It is only $7.99. Jamie, these are great.
So these are our wordy sheets. So these are great because in here you're going to receive your sheets of black and white, and then you've got all of these sort of different sentiments yo-yoed throughout them. They're printed in such a way that you can foil them if you wish to. They're the right ink to be foiled.
Really?
Yes. And you can blend over the top of them. So if you wish to colour them, whether it's the white writing on the black or over the white to have the black writing stand out more, bring in your dye inks and blend over the top, and that's going to really give you a whole different option as well.
So would we need a toner foil to work with this?
I'm going to nod and say yes, David.
I believe so. Yes.
I've never done it. I just know you can do it. I've never gone into foils. I need to try foiling.
Oh, I've got one set up in there. We'll have to have a play.
We'll
do it.
There is a video available though showing somebody better than me who's done it. So I can't tell you it does work. I've just never done it. Never done foiling.
Really exciting though. You've got options there to foil and ink, and of course cut into those and utilise them for all of your creations. It's only $7.99 as well. That is a fabulous bundle for you. We've seen some great deals, incredible offers and irresistible bundles on today's show for you. But if it's okay with you, Jamie, can we have a look at some inspiration?
Let's do it, shall we?
Lovely.
So this is where we're going to begin. This is the card that we're going to do first of all. Nothing too complicated, I promise, but I thought it would be nice to share with you some of the dies and show you how they're going to work for you, because it's one thing telling you how they work, it's another thing showing you how they work. So let's find ourselves some card here, and we'll start off, we'll just cut a white layer with them, and we're going to bring in one of the bumpy squares. Let's go for this size, and we'll place that down on our plate, and we'll bring in some bright white card, and we'll send this through. Now I'm of course using the Kit and Caboodle Pro Cut. I genuinely love this machine. One of the great bits about it is it has a lot of pressure, So as this goes through, it's going to deboss those details for us. If your machine doesn't add quite as much pressure as this machine does, then you can send it through with a rubber mat afterwards, and it's going to again indentate them even further for you.
Nice.
This machine does come with a rubber mat, so if you wanted to really make them indentations deeper, then you can send it through again with your rubber mat. But to be honest, you really don't need to. This is all about giving you that spacing point to go on and add your next piece, really. So we have a few options on what we can add onto these, don't we? We've kind of highlighted a few of the different ones already. But let's...
I do love all of these dies together. I mean, your storage always never fails to impress me. I love
my
it.
boards.
That's such a good idea. I've still
now
not
I
done
have
it yet.
them. I've now got them on bookcases, and on the bookcases I've put plate racks from a Swedish store.
Oh right.
And then they all
one.
stand in the plate racks, so I can
my
just see them. I need to write on them. I haven't wrote on them yet. There's a job on the list I haven't got there.
It's on the list, but that's
It's
an
on
amazing
the list.
technique.
But it just means that I can get to them easily. So I'm just going to start this off just off of my project, and I'm just using my mat here just to make sure that it's flowing out as I want it to be and seeing where I want it to go to. And then I'm not actually using these for this card, but I thought I'd show them to you while we're here. We can then go in and just pipe all of the dots going around the side. Now, of course, we're trying to keep them roughly the same at this stage because we want it to kind of be uniform, but we can take these off and we can go as big or as small as we want them to be.
Look at that colour. I love that
Isn't
those
that
are all
rich?
levelling out.
And you can just level it, leave it, and it will set to where it needs to be. You can also, shall we attempt this? My writing's not the best at the best of times, but we can go in and being big-headed. We'll go for my name, shall we?
Look at this.
It's because I can just about spell that.
Do you know if you wanted to though, you could just squeeze it out and paint with it.
Yeah.
You
Gwen
could
did.
stencil with it.
Gwen did a great technique where she stenciled it. Oh, I've lost my bit there. She did a great technique where she stenciled it and made a lovely background with it instead. So should we show you that while we're here?
Oh yeah, please.
We're going off on
I mean, you're
tangents,
getting
aren't we?
all 8 of these together for $4.99. I can't stress enough the deal that is on the table for you today. It's brilliant. Oh, look at that.
So if we literally, and as David said, we could be doing this over a stencil, but Gwen did this, I think over a black card if I remember rightly. So, but we'll just, should we do the whole panel?
Oh, go on then.
Let's go off on a little tangent. It's so not what we're meant to be doing, but it's good fun to show you.
It is. I just think it's really fascinating as well to see that these are designed specifically into this bottle, but that doesn't mean you can't use them as a stippling paint or, of course, a blending paint.
Or you could brayer with them.
Oh, yeah.
You know, that would work really
Ooh,
nicely.
jelly
That would give you a
glaze.
different texture as well. You could really take these off in so many different directions. But yeah, this is kind of what Gwen was doing, and then leaving it to set to make this kind of really lovely marbly background that can work with. As I say, I think she did hers on black card, and then it really popped a bit more. So we might bring in some black into this mix because I think that could be lovely.
Ooh. I like as well the sort of precision that you get with that little nib on the end of there. Look at this, all 8 colours are coming to you today. 8 of them, 20ml bottles. These are super brights, and of course it's shop pale. £4.99 is all that you're paying. Just need to let you know though that it's just jumped up to 20% of the stock now in allocation. These are not going to last.
Should we go back to the gold? I think we need.
I like this marble effect.
Not meant to be doing this.
It's like an agate.
Yes, that was just what I was thinking. You have so many posh words, but I like it.
Well, I see an agate when I look at this. You know, the rock when they slice it down the middle.
Okay.
And it's got all of the sort of like cosmic colours, and they're all glistening together.
Okay.
And it's usually purple, golds, and hints of black and pearl in there, which is exactly what you've gone for.
All planned.
You were doing an agate, weren't you?
I was.
You were.
Why do I want to sing Agadoo?
Same. Let's do it.
So as you can see, you can build them up to make your backgrounds if that's what you prefer.
Oh wow! Look at that. Oh, that's beautiful.
It is nice, isn't it?
Look
And
at the texture.
again, because it's wet, there's no reason why we couldn't sprinkle on some glitters and bits to it too.
Oh,
so if you
yeah.
wanted to build that up, you absolutely could give it a bit more of a sparkly finish. So there's
Nice.
loads of ways in which you could take that. I don't
Oh, you
actually
could
want
do.
this now.
That's fabulous.
don't
Right,
want to
okay,
play
you got to
them
go
out.
for those everyone. Shop Pill, they're absolutely flying. So many. I think everybody that's shopping with us today during this hour has chucked one in the baskets. Now, for the fact that $4.99 will get you 8 of them, I know I would be probably keeping one for all of my pills, my detailing, to those little pronounced areas, and I'd probably go for a second set to do exactly what Jamie's just done as well, to do some stenciling, stippling with. and you'll get lots of different uses from those. 8 colours, £4.99. I don't think we'll ever get to say that again. 8 colours, £4.99.
No, when they're gone, they're gone.
Right, okay. Well, you
Yeah,
heard it there first.
genuinely, we don't have a huge amount of these now, to be honest with you.
Well, no, we don't anymore because we're only 20% of them.
Yeah, literally when they're gone, they're gone. So we'll just carry on building this one up. So we've gone for some gold card. We've gone back to our sort of ivory card to match in with where we're going next. We're going to bring in a panel that I've just chose to emboss with one of the stencils you will find on our brand store. This is just a snowflake one, and I've sent it through the machine with a rubber mat so that it comes out as an embossed background, just because I wanted to tie into the blue that's coming up on the bauble shortly. We're then going to go on for our much larger bumpy panel. I'm going to add this around the edge. Now I do think a few of my pearls have got knocked off in my kit, I'm sorry, but they've travelled a few miles today.
Well,
and,
quite a few miles is an understatement.
And then we're going to move this so we can see this. And we've got our panel here. So again, we've gone for our bumpy panel. This time we have embossed it using a snowfall stencil. Again, you're going to have that on the brand store for you if that's one you've not seen before and would like to get hold of. We're then going to bring in our baubles. So let's bring in this one. I've gone ahead and I've cut this one from pink so that it's ready to work with. And I'm going to see if I can find my pearls. Give me 1 second while I delve into the little bag.
Oh, look at this. The organisation is just perfection.
Oh, I don't know if
Jamie?
it is. I did have a fearful moment then when I couldn't actually remember where I'd put them.
Where are my pearls?
Where have they gone? That's what's happened. Okay, so all we're going to do is we're going to go in and pick these up. We're going to go for our silver gems instead. And this is why we've got those little marks, so that we can pick these up and move them over. So this to me is crystal art meets die cutting.
Yes.
Because it's kind of the two worlds colliding and giving you that ability to bling up your die cuts and make these really pop and look really pretty. And of course, you could be colouring these. If you know what colours your family are going to be using this Christmas, you could create matching cards to go with the colour scheme for their Christmas tree this year, for instance.
Oh, you could do, couldn't you?
And if you ping one away, don't fear. As long as you don't hit him. David's currently on the floor, but you know, it's okay. You've still got another one.
It's fine, 50% down.
Target practice will continue. If you do happen to ping one off, it's financially not the end of the world. It works out that you're paying a penny per 10.
Well,
something like that.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, you've got 6,504
exactly.
For £9.50. So you can absolutely afford to dip in and out of these whenever you want to. And as you said, Jamie, if you dropped one on the floor and Henry Hoover sucked it up, it's not the end of the world,
exactly.
Is it?
And David's eye, you know, he's got another one.
It's fine. It's all right. I'm okay. Don't worry.
It doesn't matter. Gwen, when she does this, she does it much better than I do. Gwen's much safer. She pops her finger over the top of it. To an eye patch. Turn you into a pirate. Pirate David. She puts her finger over the top of it and lifts it so they don't ping off. I think that takes away the joy.
I like the risk. Exactly. I like the element of everybody duck.
Exactly. But you can be more safe.
That was quick.
But yeah, there you go. I got a bit carried away. I didn't need to do all of them. But it's done now.
No, I would be the exact same. But look at how it just elevates that die cut into, well, it is glitz. I mean, you could spell out sentiments. Maybe on your die sentiments, you're going to outline the entire of it with your gems.
Why not? Yeah, you've got them. Play. Ooh. You know, you can really go to town with these. So we're going to bring these in and we're going to start adding on our pieces. So we're going to add on our first big bauble here, and then we're going to take the tape off of the next one up, and we're going to remove that.
Lovely.
I don't know why I took the back of the tape off of this before we've got this far. I was getting a bit excited. And then we're going to take that over the top, and we're going to anchor that bit down to this part of the tape.
Oh, you're going
to
tuck it in?
Ribbon. Yeah.
Nice.
That might be a bit wonky, but we're going to go with it. We'll see if we can make it work. It's not the end of the world. And then we're going to bring that in and place that down on here. Nice. You could do that much neater than I did. But we're going to get the idea. And then behind the baubles, I've just added a plain circle. Yeah. Now you could do that in two ways. You can use a plain circle die set, or if you cut two pieces of card at one time over the top of your bauble, your first one I'll cut out perfectly, your second one I'll cut out as a solid, so you can put it behind it.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay, that's a good idea. Can you?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, wow, that's a great tip. These things like that, if you've not got essentials or like another set of circular dies that match, well, Jamie's going to show you how you can do it. Again, just some updates for you. The mega collection, 10% of that is now already jumped into baskets and in allocation. Thank you so much for shopping and supporting Jamie Rodgers Crafts here today at Live Shopping. It really is so wonderful to have your company. Also as well, those gems 20% and the pearls 25%, a quarter of the stock of those is now gone. Okay.
So this is my tip. It's a good one, it works. So we're going to take our die, we're going to place it down, we're going to put on the colour that we want to actually take the cut out from as our first piece. Then we want to put a colour behind that and we want it to match. So we're going to bring in our second piece of card and we're going to put that on the top there. When this cuts through, we're now asking it to cut through something like 550 GSM.
Okay.
We've got a really good quality die, we've got a really good quality machine, but we're still asking it to do a bit too much than it's really going to achieve. So it's going to cut the first one perfectly, but the second one, we're going to have to tease that out a little bit, but it's then going to give us that perfect outline. So let's show you what I mean by that. So our first one here, cut perfectly brilliantly. That will then come away. Oh, here we go. So that will then come off. And you do this a bit safer at home. All of these bits are the bits
such a good tip.
So all of these will come out. Perfect cut first time for that part. This part, this is our black bit, this is all going to come away. When you're doing this, if you're worried about piercing any bits through, because you could push them and they will go through, but just take something flat. I usually use like the edge of a ruler or a flat die and just go across it and just push them off. Sometimes we're tempted to push down on them. Try not to push down on them, push against them, and it will remove them top pieces for you. When we look at the reverse of this, we can see that we've got it like it's embossed, but it hasn't cut through. And that now means that we can glue this part on top of that part, and we've got the matching background perfectly set to go with it. And you can do that with any die, any brand, any die. So if you've got a butterfly, for instance, that only cuts as a solid and you want the wings to be filled in or vice versa, it will work. But for your baubles, it's a great way for us to be able to give you more versatility with your dies.
That's tip of the week. That is brilliant. That is such a good idea. And of course you're utilising, well, 2 die cuts, 1 pass through, but 2 different effects.
And
Thank
your
you for that,
first
Jamie.
one, your white one in this instance, because we've upped the pressure, because we've put our card double thick, the embossing will be even more intensified for you too.
Oh,
so you're also not only getting your background cut and your first cut, you're also getting a heavier emboss on your first cut, so it looks even more quality.
Wow, I love that idea. That's such a good, thank you for sharing that knowledge. See, it's
all right.
all in the detail as well, and Jamie is not holding back. He's sharing all of those tips and techniques with you, whether it's working with this collection, whether it's with the pearls, whether it's with the gems, but actually we've just seen it all combined together in one project. And that card, that creation there that Jamie just popped together for us, literally in minutes, is stunning. Now you can create this very same project with that mega collection, and today we're bringing it to you. It should be and was over £160, okay, well over £160, but it is down to £129.99 for the bundle deal for you today. In there you are going to get 28 dies, making it what, like £4? I think it was about £4.48 per die inside there. So let's have a look for you again. You have got that wonderful lattice square, huge die inside here. Do you remember though, you can get them all individually, and we're just going to flash you the details on the screen as we quickly scroll through. Shop lattice, £27.99. For all of those detailed, dotted, scalloped shapes there in uniform, you can also go for these individually. Shop Bumpy, £32.99. You're going to get 10 dies inside here, remember? It is still inside the bundle there for you as well. You do have your baubles, those signature shapes that are going to stand proud on the front of your creations, as you just saw Jamie using. £21.99. Shop Bauble is your item code to type in to get this one in your basket. I know what you're all going to be doing though. You're going for the bundle because you're going to get that greater deal. Also as well, you have got the large swirls here for you as well. This one is huge. You've got 2 dies inside here, £22.99. The scale of this really is not reflected in the price because honestly they are massive, huge dies, so you're getting a great deal even if you are shopping for individuals today. Now for, of course, all of those additional embellishments, you do have your flowers. The flowers we saw pleated, built up, gemmed and pearlized together, £14.99 shop flower for this one. Amongst your flowers, we're also going to have a look at the snowflake. Now, your snowflake has been really popular on its own, okay? Loads of you have been getting this one just on its own with those pearls in your basket. 40% of these are now already in allocation on their own, approaching half the stock of that one. $12.99 Shop Snowflake will get you this in your basket. Also as well, just to finish up, well, I've got 2 more left actually. Your small swirls we have for you again. This one looked absolutely exquisite there. One of my favourite cards actually that Jamie's bought with him today is this one right here. And I think the simplicity but the effectiveness stands clear on the front. This one on its own though, it's only $16.99. You can shop small for that one. And then to round up on what is such a unique die that I most certainly do not have in my collection, and I bet you don't either at home, is a die that can create this everlasting repeat pattern of those uniform streamlined circles and apertures for dots and detailing. $12.99 shop dot for this one, or go for the collection, shop mega for that one. The entire collection, 20% of that is now already in allocation. So thank you for shopping with us and your support today. It's great to hear from you. We've got the lovely Daphne joining us as well. She's late to the party. Can I see the gems, please? Absolutely, you can see the gems. They're all here for you, Daphne. The gems, you're going to be getting over 6,500 of them for £9.50. So well worth popping in your basket today, if anything, because that deal is just bonkers. Sandra as well says, beautiful card, Jamie. It was indeed.
Thank you, Sandra.
Kim says, beautiful, absolutely stunning. Edwina, we've got Amanda, we've got Lorraine, we've also got inside there Debbie, we've got lots of you, Natalie as well, Chris, Alison, Jane and Sheila. Thank you for getting in touch. Right, Jamie, what are we up to?
That background we did, by the way, is now dry.
Oh, it's dry already?
Yeah. Dry.
Can I have a feel?
Yeah, feel.
Look at that. Oh, that's a lovely texture.
It's nice, isn't it?
I do like this.
Yeah, just to give you a little hint on that one.
So this was created using those pearls, okay? These are all of the drops here for you, the pearl drops, and of course it is $4.99 for all 8 colours. Love it.
This is what we're going to do next.
Ooh.
So we're going to play around and create some snowflakes using our
fancy.
flowers.
Ooh.
It's all right, isn't it?
I like that.
Okay.
Amber likes that one.
So what we're going to do to begin with is we're going to take our big lattice background and we're going to place that down onto our mat. We're going to bring in our outside frame. And don't forget that this, if we leave this one off, this is going to stay attached to your card. So if you wanted to literally cut this as the window on the front of your card, the aperture, the background on it, it would stay in place. It's only if we bring in an outside edge that that's going to cut away and become free from your cardstock as such. So that opens up a whole new world in which we can use them. Of course, we've put our debossed area sort of panel around this, but you could bring in all of your different mats and layer dies and put them around it if you prefer to go for a different edge. Once we've cut that through, we're then going to take it and add it to a self-adhesive sheet. So I've well and truly cheated here. I've done it at home ready just for speed. So I've taken a self-adhesive sheet and I've stuck that onto a piece of white card and I've then put the background over the top of it. Now this means that all of the areas in here are sticky and we can now add more to those to make our background. So on my finished one, I went for white glitter, but so you can see it a bit clearer, I thought here we would go for the argentite, which is the silver. So all we're going to do is take this, add it to the top there, and then burnish it down, just so that in between our lattice, we've got a coordinating silver that's going to go into and match with the gems that we're going to be adding over the top of it.
Hey, look at that.
Isn't that pretty? Isn't that the joy of a
nice.
really lovely die, giving you the ability to just add that colour to the background?
Yeah.
We're not losing the delicateness of the die, we're not taking away from it, but we're adding to it and giving even more pattern and glitz to it. Now with my one, I've gone for white glitter and I've added in the silver gems. So again, our gem bundles come in handy and we've just lifted those off and placed them right into the placement sets that are already on there for you. We're then going to bring in our frame. So again, that frame that comes separately, that independent outside edge, if we was to cut this on its own, it doesn't have a blade on the inside, so it would come out as a solid. So for this one, I've added a pierced line from our scalloped and pierced set, our mats and layer set. You'll find them on the brand store. And I've added a plain square onto the insert of this as well. So we've now cut it open as a frame instead. And you could do that with any sort of branded dies, once again, any squares that you've got. But of course, if you want our ones, then they will be on the brand store for you. But it just means that not only do we have a matte and layer of that debossed matching edge around it, we can also create frames with it too.
Lovely.
So we're going to bring that in and we're going to add that over the top here of our panel so that we're now kind of matching in. Now at this stage, we could take that off to be an anniversary card. That could be a wedding card. That could be a really glitzy birthday card. Or of course, we could take it as we're going to and take it off on a festive sort of mission. So we'll take our tape off of the back of this one and we're going to build this one up onto our card that I've already started. So I've placed some blue card and some silver card just to match in with our gems. We'll check that we're opening in the right direction. And then we're going to make far too many cards in the wrong way. And then we're going to bring in out these little pieces. Now these come with our flowers. So once again, I've used the placement dots or debossed areas throughout each of the little sort of X's or little snowflakes. And then I've added on my gems to make them nice and pretty and ready to decorate. So it's as simple as that to build these up. And then all we're going to do is take our tape off the reverse of them and then start bringing them into our project. So we're going to tuck this on slightly under the edge there. And then we're going to come down slightly further and put this one more into the middle of the card. And then we're going to go for one right down here on the base. And again, you can spend a bit more time doing this at home.
Oh, absolutely. It is stunning. Look at how these are coming together. So those gems that we've got on the show, you've then detailed all of the snowflake, which was the flower. I mean, look at that.
And this, of course, is using the 3mm and the 6mm from your gems. We're then going to bring in one of our sentiment panels.
Look at that.
And you wouldn't look at this set and think snowflakes, would you? But I felt in the blue with the icicle sort of finish to it, it really gave snowflake vibes, which is great because it means that we've got two different themes coming out of one set, which is lovely. And then we're going to add our Let It Snow onto our panel.
Oh, look at that, just cutting some wonderful silver card.
Just to match in again with our silver gems and with our silver layer in the base there. And it's as quick and as simple as that. I know I've cheated a lot, lots of my bits are pre-done, but it kind of gives you the idea of how you could build these up quite quickly and easily.
They're wonderful. Look at those creations there. And again, you can follow suit with Jamie's crafts here because this is staggering. The layers that have been put into here, the precise professionalism. Jamie's talked you through every single process of how you can create it at home, even from adding the glitter to the background between the areas of the lattice. Thank you so much, Jamie. I love seeing that come together. It has been an absolute pleasure sharing this show with you. We only have literally about 3 or 4 minutes left on the show, so it'd be a great opportunity just to share with you again the details of that mega collection before we do have to say goodbye, because you definitely want to get into your baskets. It is shop mega to go for it. It's £129.99. There is a great saving on it for you today as well. You can see it even crossed out on your screen below where the actual price is. It was £163.92. So again, Jamie and the team have done a fabulous job at, of course, taking it down. Creative Expressions is, of course, the one that's debuting today for you. It is wonderful. And Creative Expressions, Jamie shared with you the journey that they've been on, and of course collaboration, and of course now within, of course, the umbrella of Jamie Rodgers, which is wonderful to see captivated together. So if you're going to go for the bundle, you know you've got the best saving, you know you've got the best deal as well. Should we have a little look at the gems and pearls? Do you want to have a look at the gems and pearls? Because again, we've only got a few minutes left together with everybody. So get any questions or comments in now, just for Jamie, just to, you know, ask anything away. Okay. So we've got the gems. Huge selection on here, Jamie, and these are fabulous.
6,000, did you say? 6,500?
And 4.
That's
the 4 is important.
The 4 is important. They're the ones that could, you know, ping away and we're not worried about them. So 3mm in your rainbow ones, 6mm in your rainbow, and 10mm in your rainbow, going through all of those.
Look at that variety. Great.
And isn't it nice to have matching colours in matching sizes or radiating sizes?
Well, yeah, because then you could do all of your droplets. Like you could start with the largest one, work your way down and do lots of little icicles at the top of your cards.
Absolutely. Why not? It gives you the ability to do that. You can turn them into little corner elements as you wish. Then you've got your 6 and 3mm in gold. I'm personally a bit more gold than silver.
Me too.
To radiate to gold.
Yeah, I do.
So you've got all of those.
I think it's the warmth.
Yeah, I like the warmth, the traditional aspect of it. I find silver more modern, but of course we've given you the silver as well, great for the snowflakes. And then, so 3 and 6 in those ones. And then we go on to your pearls. So with your pearls, we have got 3, we have got 6, and we have got 10mm. And then your final packet in this collection is your red and your green, which of course is perfect for Christmas. And these ones again are 6mm.
Well, there you go. There you have it. All of those there together. Shop Gems. It's just £9.50 to go for these ones. As we said, 6,504. I wouldn't count them all individually like I did. It took me very long. Okay?
Hours.
It took me hours. Well, I started it on Monday. I've only just finished as the show started. So honestly, wouldn't do it if I were you. Just listen, take my advice. But you've got so much there to craft with, and that fills up your stash. So Creative Expressions today brought to you incredible deals. Also, talking of incredible deals, before we have to say goodbye, this is silly.
It's silly, but we like a silly bargain.
We like a
price.
silly.
We do. So $4.99 is going to get you all 8 bottles of these, and as you've seen, we can stipple with them. We can dot with them. We can bring them in with our brayers. We can do all different backgrounds and techniques with them. And we can, of course, add more to them, such as glitters and flakes and bits to give them even more of a blingy finish if you want to.
Lovely stuff. There you go. Thank you so much, Jamie. Creative Expressions, first show I've done with you with Creative Expressions here at the live shop, and it's been a wonderful hour to spend all together. Do you know when you're going to be back?
I do, but I can't remember. It's a month.
It's a month.
It's 4 weeks. I should have known the date. I'm sorry, I'm terrible.
We'll see you in September then, I guess.
Yes, I'll be back in
September sometime.
You can't get rid of me.
Absolutely. Well, safe travel home. And of course, remember to check your baskets out. And before you do, have a look on the brand shop. Check out all of the deals from Creative Expressions, Jamie Rodgers Crafts. Have a little look at them all there on the brand shops for you. It's all on liveshopping.vip. Click those links that we've sent you. And Jamie, we'll see you in the next one.
Yeah.